Goodness, let's see. Are we ready? Are we ready? It's Wednesday.
Hey, everybody, it's Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about tax credit tips for homeowners and homesteaders here on Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. It's a 1-hour talk show where we're going to be talking. We have two great giveaways and introduce you to our fabulous guest, Mr. GTJr. Grows in Alaska all along the way, and end with our favorite plant-based treat.
Yes.
And that's all taking place today on Blind Guy,
His Wife,
Their Life Live. But we can't start without thanking those that make it possible for us to be here.
We have sponsors. Thank you so much for choosing us sponsors. We appreciate the love and support. Anyone can be a sponsor, so we do like to recognize those that have sponsored us.
So, this broadcast has been brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors. Turn down the music selector.
Oh, yeah, I always forget to turn down the music so that we can properly thank our sponsors. Here they are. Okay, we have some sponsors that come back every single week, so I'll roll tape and we'll see who they are.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks.
Thank you, David and Christine Brooks.
Absolutely.
Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University.
Bought us 99 coffees and decaf ain't
Supreme
one.
sponsor, JBWR. Check out his YouTube channel.
Thank you, JBWR.
Hey,
for choosing us again.
He's in
Supreme
the chat.
sponsor, Next Gen Investor. Check out her YouTube
Thank
channel.
you, Next Gen Investor.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
All right, let's get it started in here with the best 1 hour of your day. Let's go, let's go. Let's start the show with our Real Talk with Ntabi created intro.
Let's go.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His Wife.
Hey everybody, I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
I'm his wife, Laquita Marie.
Together we let you into our life
Live.
every hump day. Bang! To Friday. That's Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday at
11:15
a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on this 1 hour talk show, we have two great giveaways. We introduce you to our favorite guests along the way, and you, the home team, get to be involved by making comments in the chat, asking questions of our guests in the chat, and just participating in each and every step along the way.
Absolutely.
Of course, we got to end with our plant-based treat, but we got to get started by telling you that we're here to help you change your narrative of what you think it means to be normal when it comes to your health,
your business,
and your wealth. And we do that with fabulous guests that we feature each Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. And today is no exception to the fabulous guest rules. You know him as GTJr. Grows in Alaska.
He's in Alaska. He's growing. He has a homestead. He has a new business. So that's what we're going to be hearing about. I know you all are here to hear about the tax write-offs.
But I call him Junior. So let's bring him in so that he can say good morning to you.
Good morning to you. How you doing, Junior?
Good morning. Good morning.
All right.
It's a great day today. We've got everybody watching. We've got Moments with Kulti. Now, you know, she's in Abuja, that part of Nigeria.
Mhm.
So currently I'm Nigerian. However, we also have Raquel Namolo listening. She is in Namibia.
All right.
And the cool thing about this is that for you, it is 7 a.m. For us right now, it's 11 a.m. I think in Nigeria, they are 4 hours ahead of us, which means it's, Kulti, if you're here, let us know, 2 p.m., 3 p.m. And then Namibia, they're another hour or two ahead. So they're already into early evening. But it's just cool that we're all here around the world. And of course, one of our favorite sponsors, JPWR.
Hey, JBWR is in the house.
He's already put in hashtag the home team and Shawana Creative Circle.
Hey, Shawana Creative Circle. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Now, here's what they want to know. We want to hear about some tax write-offs. Like, we want a tip already because Philip Waldo Jr. is listening, right? Real Talk with Ntabi is in South Africa. She's listening. So, you know, my Renaissance grandma, she's always listening.
And that's a Buckner.
Yes, Vanessa Buckner. She's working, but she's listening. So we want to know right away, because, you know, today's topics, tax write-off. You're a new homeowner.
You're a business owner.
Tell us any secrets or not secrets, right? Just any perks to being a
Just
homeowner.
just an appetizer. What the appetizer
Yes.
those that are here in the chat earlier.
Tell us some financial perks, at least one financial perk.
Having a homestead in some states, you can acquire tax exemptions on your property as far as the land.
All right.
Not in Alaska. They stopped it in like 1985 or something around that time frame. But in other states, you can qualify for that if you meet certain exceptions.
Now, when Alaska did have its homestead tax exemption, how much was the dollar amount that you could claim?
More than $72,000. You can. That's the top. 72,000.
Wow. I know in Virginia it was 5,000. So
They
whoa.
got a credit for like $500 credit for every person that lived on the homestead property. So, so yeah. So.
And I'm not sure what Juliet Ambali, how it is there.
Hey, Juliet Ambali.
There, she's in Nigeria also. So I'm not sure about the.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hark! What light through yon window breaks? It is the East, and Juliet is the Ghanaian sun.
You know, Ghanaian. She's Nigerian.
No, I'm sorry, Nigerian sun.
Anyways, so she and her husband has an amazing They have an amazing business. They have several businesses. You're a business person yourself. Shine Moss Farm is listening. So is Talk with Tori.
Lay hands on that like button.
That's exactly what he says. So can you also give us some tips on business write-offs, because you have a business and currently it's home-based with this new home. Any perks to having a home business right now? Financial perks.
Yes, a lot of them.
What's the biggest perk? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I get to stay home. That's the biggest. That's the biggest as far as me, where I save gas, I save time. I don't have to wake up earlier. Things along those lines.
I mean, but you did tell us that there's also write-offs as far as with your particular home business, you receive 3 times the amount, up to 3 times the amount, 2 to 3 times the amount of pay that you did when you were working. So just by taking the business over yourself, you're like, instead of getting paid $50 a day, I'm just throwing out a number, you can get paid for as much as $100 a day. Instead of getting paid $120 a day, you can now get paid $350 a day, taking the business into your own hands. And you are into medical services or social services, you are a caregiver. So for people wondering, well, what kind of home business is this? Because JBWR thought it was YouTube, I'm sure, because he's like, wait, any tips on YouTube write-offs? You can definitely get YouTube write-offs. Definitely with your home business. YouTube is considered a business. So I'm not sure. I know for you, Junior, there in Alaska, you still can write off different business expenses. But I don't know if, since you get business expenses for groceries, rent is paid to you. You get write-offs for heat, water. I guess you might have to split those between YouTube to figure out how much of that goes to your business, would be written off for the business, how much would be written off for YouTube. Who's going to figure that out for you? Will it be you, your wife, an accountant? You tell us.
I will have to get an accountant because there's no way that I'm going to be able to manage the money that I'm going to be receiving. It's not going to be possible. I struggle with just the money that I get. And you are correct when you say that I can make 3 times up to the money. And that's per individual. As I get the next one, it increases. And I get to structure it in a certain kind of way to where I have a watt meter, and the watt meter will measure what I use for YouTube as far as my lights, my seeds and things like that. And then that will be deducted from the total of my light bill. And this small space here, this will be up under a different business name. But my business as far as home health care and things of that nature, it'll be categorized differently as far as the food, the water, transportation, a vehicle. Yes.
Wow. We're going to get into that later because Lioncrest Outdoors Gardening is listening.
The Mufasa mangoes, the Simba of sweet potatoes, the Scar scallions is in the building, all the way from Texas.
Absolutely. So that means that Lioncrest Outdoors and JBWR, they could get a watt meter so that even though right now they're not into caregiving as a business, even as homesteading, that watt meter can help monitor what they're using, like you said, for
YouTube content creation. And even like I said, even those for Lioncrest, he's using indoor like heat lamps or lights to grow lights and anything that's packed his electricity based on the content he's creating for his channel. You can write that off. So that's getting some good stuff from June already.
So we're hopping way ahead of ourselves. We're only supposed to be saying hello because you're, one of today's hot topics. You're the main guest. So we do have a few other announcements to make. If you're watching right now, or if you're watching on the replay, we appreciate you hitting that thumbs up. Sifting Some Soil 55 is watching.
Hey, Sifting Some Soil 55.
You bring all the gardeners, right? You bring all the homesteaders and the farmers. So, but in South Africa, we appreciate you, Real Talk with Ntabi, for the super sticker. Thank you.
Thank you, Real Talk with Ntabi. The GTJr, you're in Alaska. We're gonna put you back in the virtual snow room. You can enjoy a snow cone, a software snow cone, and an IT iced tea, and we'll get back with you in a few minutes. Okay.
Snow cone and well, top that with some sprinkle some ginger on it, because Urban Garden Chronicles has a challenge growing ginger. She can grow garlic, all the Brussels sprouts she wants, but Kiki can't do ginger. So yeah, sprinkle a little bit of ginger on top of yours, because Cassandra Dominic is watching as well. We'll see you soon. Okay. All righty. This is going to be so good, Corey. Everybody's excited. I'm sure money talk is good talk. If you're putting in hashtag the home team, like Real Talk with Ntabi, the person that created our intro video, she's a web designer. She's in South Africa, lots of other businesses. Do what she's doing. Put in hashtag the home team. That way, as our first giveaway, the first place pony, you might win.
Now, this best 1 hour of your day has been brought to you. It's powered by StreamYard and by member support by viewers like you. You can be part of the Blind Guy, His Wife, The Life home team by remembering to bum rush the buttons. Like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
As our youngest daughter would say.
Hit the thumbs up button. As you can see scrolling across the bottom of the screen, lots of people have chosen to sponsor us, but even more people like you have chosen to simply give us a thumbs up, because that's the best way to support. If you click on the like button, then other people know about this info. You can also hit the share right there near the like button, and it also lets people know on Facebook or Twitter or Blogger or any of those spaces that this is happening.
Now, don't forget to visit blindguyhiswife.com, where you can find some of our fabulous merchandise, like downloading Three Little Pigs remix.
So that means when you head over to blindguyhiswife.com, what you will see there, like Corey is saying, is a creation that Corey has made. This particular story,
it's like a PBS special on steroids, because we have sound effects, original music and lyrics, and lots of hilarious story, all packaged in a 30-minute car ride, bedtime story. Well, you name it, it's great it's been kid tested and mother approved.
Yeah, so if you need an emotional lift, if you need to be entertained, or if you need a party starter, get the download. You can get it right here. You can check out all right here in this space.
And while you're there, don't forget to click the green coffee cup.
Oh, let me scroll up so they can click the green coffee cup.
So she can say,
oh, that's my line. What you doing?
And I can say, girl, you know what I'm fitting to do. I'm gonna take that spoon and stir it like coffee.
Yeah. That being said, we do have our Buy Me a Coffee right there. You can see how to support this stream. There's a widget, and when you click the green coffee cup, you can choose to get 1 coffee, 3 coffee, 5 coffees, or type in 25 coffees. We do that because Corey has been blind. He cannot see for over 25 years now. You can leave your name, say something nice, see how you're supporting this production, but also this production is a subsidiary of our nonprofit organization, Atumpan Edutainment. You can see who else has bought coffees. Thank you so much, JBWR, one of our favorite sponsors and supporters. And of course, you can definitely become a sponsor. When you scroll down a little bit, the sponsorship video shows you what to do, how to do it, all of those good things. You just follow those instructions. I was going to say directions, but yes.
And remember, if you got an ashy ankle,
Wait a minute.
you can visit.
Miriam Adepoju does not have ashy ankles.
Well,
And she's Nigerian. Yes, I'm Nigerian today because Rambo, he's Jamaican, but Miriam Adepoju is Nigerian. Juliet Ambali is Nigerian. And Moments with Kati, they all are Nigerian. So far, whew, I am Nigerian today. We love everybody around the world, but y'all know I'm always trying to be Nigerian, right?
So since the Nigerians won out today, each Nigerian woman in this chat has to send me some vegan moi moi.
Ooh, who is that? So Juliet Ambali, she's Nigerian. Does she have to send you some? Oh, G Mama Grows is here too, Corey.
G Mama Grows. Clink, 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 clink.
Anyways,
Miriam,
I'm sorry.
I know what Miriam's gonna do. I'm gonna say she got to send me some more money. She was like, I just had some 5 seconds ago. It was so good. I am here. Oh.
Absolutely. Speaking of Miriam Adepoju, yes, she does not have ashy ankles. But when you go to blindguyhiswife.com, you can definitely take advantage of Violet Botanical skincare body products, lotions, body butter, scrubs for adults, teens, and children.
And it helps to relieve eczema as well as your ashiness, because I'm Laquita Marie before Violet Botanical Skincare.
You know what? Stop that face. I'm Laquita Marie after. Hey, Tiffany Q to you. So glad to have you here. You all make sure that when you are in there at blindguyhiswife.com, you just click the button, the red button. It takes you right to the website for Violet Botanical Skincare, and you shop with a discount. It's built in.
You can also get one of your great home team jerseys, one of our t-shirts, like our Hump Day to Friday shirts, the WTF.
Why did Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I gotta say this, Corey. Juliet says she wishes that she could send you some more from Nigeria.
Yeah, well, you can. I mean, they got freezer packs. No, I'm just kidding. I do enjoy more and more.
Wally is here too, Corey.
Wally is in the house.
So since Wally is here,
Caribbean in the house.
Yes, and he wants samples first. We have to talk about our plant-based treat.
Sneak peek at the plant-based treat.
So this concludes the end of our morning announcements, because we're about to bring GTJr in.
Don't forget to hashtag the home team.
Yes, we're going to bring him in to give us some more tax write-offs. If you're a homeowner, and some of these I think you can have whether or not you're a homeowner, like JBWR and Talk with Tori were mentioning the YouTube write-offs.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but
remember, this information is not a substitute for professional accounting advice. If you have questions about tax write-offs and tax credits, call your own accountant.
Yeah, GT Jr. already told you he's going to have an accountant. You do the same as him. Here's your sneak peek at the plant-based treat.
Sensational smoothie.
The ingredients include
all right, we're not vigilantes.
We are not fruit hoodlums.
Plate popo, mealtime Marines, or suppertime soldiers, just getting you to increase the amounts of fruits and vegetables that you eat at every meal.
Yes. Why is Wally saying to G Mama Grows, hey, Sister Soldier, because she was in the military.
Yeah, Sister Soldier, and she raps too. So
yes. Wait a minute. What are they talking in the chat? Hey, Philip, so far you are safe. My okra isn't doing a thing. Hi, Urban Gardening. Hot Talk with Tori. This is Tiffany Q to you. Y'all gonna stop this okra talk. Mm-hmm. Anyways, G Mama Grows is excited. Let's get GT Jr. in here. Lord, Wally putting in hashtag plate popo. Mm-hmm. No, GT Jr. is gonna come help us with the first place pony. So only hashtag the home team. Welcome back, Junior.
Hey, Junior.
Hello.
Hey there. You are the hot topic for today. Before you help us out with the first place pony, you know what? Intabi is like, that treat. Everybody's excited for it. I know you like fruit, so we definitely have a smoothie there for you. But Wally is saying the sample was for the beauty product. Oh, he needs a sample of the beauty product, not the plant-based treat. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But Tiffany Q to you is saying hello. And what we want to hear from you is a little bit about some of these tax credits. Any tax credits that you can mention for homeowners. Any perks for our guests. Tell us about it while they put in hashtag the home team.
There is a cottage law in Alaska, which I'm going to research a little bit more, where I'm able to sell non-perishables that don't have to be climate controlled. And that will be a tax write-off. It's only $25,000, but $25,000 is a lot So
Yeah.
that's
Wait,
one.
wow, who says only
I know.
$25,000?
Yeah, that was my fault.
Now that's just something everybody that GTJr grows is balling out there in Alaska. He said it's not a lie. It's only 25,000. I got that right here in my wallet right now.
Yeah, right. Now everybody's putting in hashtag the home
Now-
team. I know you're going to be helping us with the first place pony,
No, you
not the rigged pony, Wally.
Now, when you say non-perishable items, what type of non-perishable items can you sell that would
Oh.
qualify you for the cottage law?
Oh, okay. Which non-perishable items can he sell that would qualify him?
for that cottage law tax write-off.
Got it.
That could be cuttings, that could be seeds. That's what I've thought of so far.
Mhm.
And that's related to my business. So that's one portion of my business.
So, in other words, if sifting some soil 55, she's a gardener, she's in the dirt, right? And she's growing food, but like you're saying, a lot of gardeners, I know they save their seeds. So you're saying seeds, but when you say cuttings, do you mean the flowers, the food, the not the food aspect, because it has to be non-perishable. So what do you mean by cuttings? Like
Cuttings
grass?
is like if you have apple trees, because I have apple trees and things like that. If you cut them and then root them or whatever, you can sell them.
Got it.
Same with sweet potato vines, things like that. There's just portions of the plant.
Right. So
Oh,
basically
okay.
the things that we would buy at Lowe's and Home Depot,
Like
Walmart, the gardening
A
centers.
sprout, or like you said, a sapling from a nursery or something like that.
Yes, but sprouts are perishables, so that probably will be excluded from
Okay.
the cottage law. But there will be another. There will be something. I'll have to research that a little bit more to figure out how I could do sprouts and microgreens and stuff like that.
Right. Well,
Right.
every state is different because just like Tiffany Q to you is saying, my neighboring state taxes property different if food for your livestock is grown on it, which means if you have livestock and you're growing food specifically for them, like if you're growing corn for your chickens or your pigs,
hogs.
yeah, if you're growing just specifically food for those animals, then that's different if you're growing food for the livestock. But any other tax write-offs that you want to tell us about as a homeowner, because Rambo is listening, he's got hashtag the home team. Hopefully he'll win first place pony. Any other tax credits or write-offs that you want to mention as a homeowner, because you're a new homeowner and I know that you're still getting settled into the new home. So tell us about it. Some of these other things you've learned about.
Well, because of the business that I'm going to be starting, I'll be able to write off the food. Because we're joined as one household, the food that I purchase for the house will be a tax write-off because me and the client individual, we will be sharing the food. And that's everything encompassing. That's the light bill, the heat bill, you name it. If it's something that has to be utilized for my business, for us to function, for them to have comfortability, like the internet, the television, things like that is a tax write-off as well.
So that Rambo is saying, congratulations, bro, on the new home ownership. Oh, we got all the Namibians in here. Don with Sonia is here as well. Why he flexing for Rambo? He's showing all the guns. Don with Sonia is here watching from Namibia. We appreciate you for being here. You mentioned, the tax credits as a homeowner with your business. So again, we did mention earlier that you are a caregiver. I know in our area, or really anyone can just Google it, consumer-directed services or consumer-directed care. That's a category where people can be paid to bring folks into their homes, right? And they can be a caregiver for them. Some people that may have been born with cognitive limitations or challenges, I should say, where they always will have to have someone to care for them into adulthood. Once they move from home, you can be a consumer-directed care partner. You bring them into your home, you care for them. So for you were working with a company, and right now you're like, forget it. I can just use my home for this service. So somebody like Coach Remy Fitness,
Yeah, all the way there in Belgium by way of Rwanda.
Yeah, when he was in Belgium, when he was in Rwanda, if they offer these services, that's something he could have done there, right? We know you working and listening, Lioncrest. We appreciate it. So tell us about this particular caregiving business. Is this for everyone? Because this sounds like something that people can get into. Is there training for this? Or do you just kind of Google some stuff? What kind of training is there for? And do you start with social services?
Here in Alaska, I don't know about other states and how they dictate how you're able to, run a home. But from my understanding, if it's not a relative that you're already taking care of, then you would need some kind of training for that. And I've had over 10 years professionally doing it. So they're going to see that, hey, 10 years, same job, nothing major. So he's eligible to do that, but I would have to get a different type of business license to operate as an assisted living home. There's protocols and there's things that I have to have in place for it to be called a assisted living home. And the more people you have in, the more things you have to have as far as sprinkler systems in your home. If you have more than two individuals, you have to have a fire alarm on the outside of your home. You have to have a lock box so that if there's a fire or whatever, the fire department they have the code and they go in, grab the key and do what they do.
Right. This is good because go ahead, Corey. I was going to say everybody's congratulating him. Go ahead and I'll give him those.
Now I have a question. The question I have is, how does that impact your homeowner's insurance? Do you have to have a separate insurance for the business, or is it all encompassed by the homeowner's insurance for those that might be listening?
You have to have a different insurance. It's a different liability insurance because you're operating as a business and you have life that you're taking care of. So it's different. Yeah.
It's definitely different than fostering dogs. These are people, so we want to keep them safe. Now, I do want to let you know, everybody is excited for you. Tiffany QDU is saying, congratulations. Rambo Green.
Thank you.
Yes, my God, what a blessing. God bless you, GT Jr. Talk with Tori. Yep, congrats on the home, GT. We also have G Mama Grow saying, congrats on your new journey, GT Jr. Now, here's the thing that I like about this. You've been a caregiver, like you said, for the past 10 years. For people that want to get into this consumer-directed care, they can go start at social services, and there's training that they can find out about, learn about, and all of those things. If somebody wants to do this, do they work with an agency just starting out, or could they just jump into it like you if they already own a home and they say, oh, I can bring them into my home? What would you say?
I would say start with a company unless you have real world experience as far as there's a relative that you visit frequently and you assisted there, because there's a wide range of quote disabilities, behavior. There's a list of them, and if there's someone to guide you as far as getting the education from the agency that you're working with or other co-workers, then that will help you. And everybody can't do this job, because if you don't have patience, it's going to be very, very difficult, and you want to enjoy your job. I have a great deal of patience, and I can find different ways to get my point across. So having that in my back pocket really helps.
Nice. You know, we got a lot more congratulations in here. What were you going to say, Corey?
Of course you have lots of patience because you're a husband.
You know what? Let me get on to I know. Let me get on to the congratulations. Thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping all the links.
Moderator queen from the Blue Ridge team.
Yes, I know that GT Jr. has his own YouTube channel, so definitely she's going to be dropping that in there. And I don't know if you'll stick to covering growing, because that's what you do over there on your channel. GT Jr. Grows in Alaska. So of course, you're telling us today about tax credits for homeowners. You're YouTube channel, we can learn so much there, right? You're telling us about propagation. I was here in this live stream when you said, let's play a game. You were asking us questions about growing things. And oh my goodness, we had people killing the game, literally winning over and over. You're telling us about where we can get seeds from, all these good things, right? So you have all that information there. You're educating us. Sifting Some Soil is saying, congratulations, Sifting Some Soil 55. Even Abby Stalker Mom.
Hey, dun 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 dun. Abby
Stalker Mom.
And your boys come from the teenage daughters. I call Abby Stalker Mom, and she bring more fire.
Yes, she is Jamaican, so she
they got this tied up now.
Yeah, so
the Caribbeans, the 3 Nigerians,
true.
the 2 Namibians.
Oh yeah, we do have everybody here, but we got Tanzanians here too, African Dreaming,
and we got a Rwandan.
Yes, but Mary Ma is Nigerian, I believe. Mary, you are Nigerian, right? Let me know. Just say yes if you're not.
Don't
know
lie.
what?
Don't lie, Mary Ma.
Tiffany Q to you says yes. Dementia takes a whole different toolbox. Hands-on experience helps. So
that is very, very hard. I've worked with someone, and after about 2 months, I had to leave because it's hard. That is a hard one there.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for mentioning that, because sometimes people will look at, I can get a tax credit, or I can just,
get paid.
I can get paid. I can have the resources I need, but at what cost, right? We do have to be realistic. So Mary Ma, don't forget, tell us if you're Nigerian or not. Rambo is laughing at you all the time, Corey. So thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping his links. And hey there, Sonia H. Always good to see you.
Sonia H in the his.
Yes. Sonia H, hopefully you have put in
hashtag the home team.
Yes. Oh, Mary says I forgot. Yep, she is Cameroonian, neighbors with Nigeria.
Oh, okay. All right.
Why is Miriam saying, of course I'm Nigerian?
Not that Miriam. It's that Mary Ma.
Right. Anyways.
No, you lose your Nigerian card until I get some more and more. Mary. Right now, you're just a Californian.
So
with a cute baby.
Right. So I appreciate the tax credits that you've shared with us so far. Everyone is putting in hashtag the home team.
We gotta get these horses running.
Yeah, we're gonna get you to help us out.
All right, so Junior, when I say bring, when I make the gate sound bring, you're gonna say Polar Express.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right. So wait a minute. We got to make sure everybody is putting in hashtag the home team. Look at Rambo talking about he better be growing something.
Got to be growing something. You got to be growing
yes.
something.
So everybody's having a good time. Down with Sonia is laughing in there. Good. She Fires has hashtag the home team.
She Fires.
Yes. Hey there, Kelly. Wonderful channel. Now I don't know if you
she's small but mighty. Blah blah. 40 and feisty. Ho ho. Sucker MCs, you better not try her. Who we talking about? We're talking about She Fires. More fire. She fires.
Why is she
more fire. She fires. More fire. She fires.
Make sure you do what she's done. Put in hashtag the home team, just like Tiffany Q to you. So wait, are we changing the words that he's gonna say since you did a whole intro for She Fires?
No, we're gonna do Polar Express.
Okay, because he is in Alaska.
He's in Alaska.
All right. Down with Sonia is laughing at you. Thank you, Talk with Tori, for getting it in there. Let's go for the first place pony. Yeah, She Fires. You got a new song. That's what I'm talking about. We got a jingle for it. We can add to it. All right. So first place pony. How are we doing this? We're just going to pull up the page.
The unrigged, unbiased, randomized selector, Wally.
I know, right? Let's go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another run of the Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. First place pony derby.
Corey, that's too cool, says JBWR.
Well, jockeys are in position and ready to ride behind the gates. Bling!
Polar Express.
All right.
All right, Sonia H. She Fires. G Mama Gross, Simpsons 1255, Mary Ma, Philip Waldo Jr., Coach Remy Fitness, JBWR, Mary Ma. Who else? G Mama Gross, Philip Waldo Jr.
No. Wally, type it in all caps with like 3 mad face emojis. Rigged.
Oh my. We got a winner.
Nepotistically rigged.
Yes, because that's my brother. So hey, I don't know. what happened? Look at Wally saying, "Good luck to the rest of you." Wally, you should be happy. A man won. You know, Wally's
Get
always
mad, Wally. I mean,
dang. Tiffany Q to you talking about rigged.
Thank you, Tiffany.
You know
Oh
what?
boy.
See, Tiffany Q to you, she had a Mother's Day story talking about how feisty her mom is. It looked like she got the same feistiness. So everybody's
Man.
congratulating
It's
Philip.
like the second time in 2 weeks too.
Yeah, right. The nepotism is real. Gail at night, congratulating him. Sonia H, Tiffany Q to you. So is Mary Ma. Everybody is excited. She fires. All we need right now, of course, Mary Ma, they pulled you is laughing. It's not rigged, laugh out loud. All we need for you to do, GT Jr., is to congratulate Philip for winning the first place pony.
Congratulations, Philip Waldo Jr. You did it.
You came riding in on the back of a poodle and won the race.
Absolutely.
Right.
Thank you, Gail, for dropping his voiceover artist link. He is a voiceover artist, has a great website there. And look at Juliet talking about congratulations, Wally. Hey, look, now he's talking about for what? I mean, for claiming it. Even though, you didn't win, another gentleman won. So, yes.
All right, well, GT Jr., we're gonna put you back in the virtual green room so you can enjoy some more ginger lace snow cones and some softwood salsa and some computer chips. So we will wait for just give us a few months and we'll do a fancy introduction to bring you in.
Okay. Sounds
All
good.
right. We'll see you soon. Oh man, this is good. Everybody's still congratulating Philip Waldo Jr. And we're so happy to have you here because I say we keep on with keeping on as far as tax write-offs. Lashes Journey, you're not just a homeowner.
Whoa, the Caribbeans just took over.
Oh yeah, she's Jamaican, Wally is Haitian, and Rambo is Jamaican.
His Lashes in there.
Yeah, Lashes is Jamaican.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would think she was in there.
Yeah, so I'm sure.
Oh, it's the Abby Stalker mom.
Yeah, Abby Stalker mom is Jamaican. Tag Lashes, you don't put us over the edge. Anyways, let's get on with welcoming our guest with a fancy welcome as he comes back to helping us talk about these tax write-offs. You'll love it, Lashes.
Guys, if you're joining us, we want to thank you for coming on to this episode of The Blind Guy.
His wife.
Their Life Live. We're here for you every Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Introducing you to fabulous guests who can help change your narrative of what you think it means to be normal when it comes to your health,
your business,
and your wealth. Today is no exception to the fabulous guest rule. When it comes to being cool, you can't get no cooler than this brother.
Ooh.
This dude is cooler than the lemonade coming out of one of those spigot fountain igloo coolers that's at the family reunion cookout. This brother is cooler than a 6-pack of beer on ice. This boy is so bad. He's so cool that when he walks by a slurping machine, it freezes and has to be unthawed. This dude is so cool. He makes a polar bear reach for a bomber jacket. This guy is so cool that penguins stand up and do the moonwalk when he walks by. This dude is so cool that when the Olympics need an ice skating rink, he just walks, points, boom, there it is. He is cooler than the snow miser, but his growing skills are as hotter than the heat miser. I'm not talking about just any junior. I'm not talking about Martin Luther King Jr. I'm not talking about Barry Gordy Jr. I'm talking about GT Jr. Grows in Alaska.
Welcome back. Flexing on the folks. We love it. How are you doing since you've been backstage, hanging out, having a good time there? Did you get a good break?
Yes, I did.
Well, again, we've got everybody here. I know Moments with Carty over in Nigeria. She says the network is, tripping, but that's fine. She's still here hanging out. We also have G. Albert here. We got Stacy.
Now, Stacy in the house.
Hands in the dirt. So we've got all the good gardeners here. And Corey, just so you know, JBWR said that you are cool. He was echoing you, cooler than polar bear toenails.
That's the one there. That's Outcast.
Now, Well Talk Productions is here having a good time. Of course, that's Wally's other channel where he talks
Every time
all
you say
things.
hands in the dirt, I
Uh-huh.
just imagine Stacy in a 3 or 4 point stance, like ready to play football. 'Cause that's what we used to say, hands in the dirt for the linemen.
Oh, really? Because Corey
Yeah,
played football in high school. That's when he
yeah.
could see, of course. And so I love Florida Evans. What of it? Not scared to admit I cried when they killed off James either. I'm gonna tell you,
What?
Tiffany Q to you. That's Tiffany Q to you. Probably talking to Philip because Philip always says Florida
Damn,
Evans
damn,
instead
damn.
of saying damn,
Damn.
damn, damn.
But you know what? This is way off topic. But you know who made that even funnier was Martin. When he would dress up as Mama Payne,
Oh,
he would do the carrot splash. We used to say, damn, that little apple-headed heifer.
oh my goodness. Okay, so here's the thing. What we want to know is you have not just a home business or a homesteader and your new home owner, I should say. So you got a homestead, you've got a new home, but you also have a home-based business.
And you also mentioned earlier on, for those that were there at the top of the broadcast, and you can watch it on the replay, that one of the biggest benefits to you of being a home-based
Time
business
freedom.
is time freedom, personal freedom. You can make your own schedule, but there are perks that go along with it. We've already talked about some of those, but tell us more about what the business is, and from your perspective, how you're going to benefit from that financially.
The money is going to be very good. I get to bother my wife. She gets to bother me. So I just, my mind went somewhere else. But I get to do that. I get to work with the individuals with their everyday life skills.
Mhm.
I love what I do. It's not just because of the money, but the benefits come with the money. I can take trips and there'll be a tax write-off as long as I include the individual. So there will be a lot of things that, as a family, including the person that I take into my home, will be able to do things as a family.
Now, while operating a home business, do you have to? Are you able to hack up parts of your house to say this part of the house is under this business, this part of the house is under that business license, and to take advantage of the house in that way?
Certain aspects, yes, like the garage, just where I'm at right now, where I have my fruit trees inspired in the background. That is for my homestead.
Okay.
So I'm going to be growing everything. So that is dedicated, and that's going to be on a different tax form or something like that. That's going to be different, and everything else will be the individual part, where the caregiving and health services.
Okay.
Got it. Because I know that with your homestead, because we keep talking about, you're growing, you're homesteading, you're doing all the things. I know that currently, even when you were working with a company, because you said if anyone wants to get started with this consumer directed care or consumer directed services, they might want to start with a company. So that way they kind of get some training, they get some experience, they can understand how the system works. But for you, you've already had that experience, and you already have also had them helping you in your garden, on your homestead, so that even when you were, this is just a video we're playing while that's on your channel, showing you out there harvesting carrots, right? So this is where you kind of already have incorporated this, so you know what the experience will be like having individuals to help you in your space, right?
Well, that's at my home. I have a full garden at my job. Yeah, work garden.
So having people.
It's called Work Garden. That's a few of my YouTube titles for them. There's a guy, or there's a person, or persons that I help them in the garden. They have mobility issues or what have you, and I help them work in the garden, knowing their limitations or things of that matter.
No.
So basically, you're used to having people working in the garden with you. The difference right now is they'll be at your home, but you've had that experience because Juliet on Bali, she's in Nigeria. They have an ice business actually. So it's funny, you're in Alaska taking care of people. Juliet is in Nigeria with an ice
business.
Yes, they actually, that's one of their business. They also have a book publishing business, a couple of different businesses. But anyways, she says
she still hasn't sent me my frozen chapman yet. But okay.
She says this is everything. And so Philip is looking at your shirt saying, now Mario is stuck in my head.
Now, Philip and Laquita and all their family members, they were the inspiration behind Bowser and King Koopa.
Anyways, back to what we were saying. So Abby Stalker Mom is saying she can't get strawberries to grow in her garden. Now, did you have strawberries at the work garden? Do you have strawberries at your home? Is that something that, because I know you grow indoors and you grow outdoors, and these are some of the perks to having a home-based business. You can, if any of these crops fail, like she was saying, she can't get the strawberries to grow, then it might be a
business loss.
Yeah, it might be a business loss anyway. So you can just write it off. And G-Mama is saying, wow, that's awesome. Yes, Juliet is laughing at you, Corey. Yes. He's got something to show us.
I do bare root strawberries. These right here. And when you do the strawberries, when you do bare root, what you want to, this is a Cavendish. There's different kinds of strawberries. I work with a local guy. He's an ex-teacher for one of the high schools. And this is wrapped in newspaper and it's wet to keep it moist until I actually want to plant them outside. With me being so busy, I have to find the time. But I'm trying to show you really quick if I can get this unwrapped. With bare root strawberries, right here, I can't focus. Right below the stem, there's a knot there. You'll feel it. You don't want to plant anything below that. Above that. You don't want to pile the soil up above that knot. It needs to be below it, from my experience. That is one way that you can get more success, is to not plant above the knot that you feel when you have bare root strawberries.
All right, so
nice.
Tax tips, berry planting tips. GTJr grows it and knows it all in Alaska. Speaking of GTJr grows it, hashtag for the next drawing, hashtag GTJr grows it Alaska.
Yes, Lasha says that she's here harvesting vegetables. She's been doing a lot of growing on her channel, showing how to get it done. Miriam Adepoju is in California going to a premiere. Now, Miriam shows us how to get the money. So, of course, she talks about all the grants and different things like that. You're here telling us about the different tax credits, benefits of a home-based businesses, as well as the bonuses of entrepreneurship. Now, you were saying that now that you have your own home to bring these individuals into, rent will be paid to you. Whereas when you were working for the company, a consumer-directed care company, you weren't getting rent. You were driving to work. You were paying your own rent or mortgage or whatever, but now that you're bringing them into your home, that's another benefit, right?
Each client has to pay rent.
Yes. The client actually, because of it's cheaper to house them wherever they're at, so they will put them in your home and they pay rent. So that's that's great there, and it varies state to state as far as how much they contribute.
Right. It's very state to state and person to person. So this way, if you're like Andale Homestead, you can't chat, but you're supporting.
Hey, sugar.
But you're supporting from the balcony, then you might say, okay, I got some space in my home. I'd like to bring a person in. And it's not just about the money that you can get, the resources that you can
you
get.
Have a genuine concern and compassion for the person. And it might be a loved one, because Laquita, you and Junior both were alluding to that there are companies out there that will actually pay people to take care of their loved ones.
Of their loved ones. These same companies do, yes. They're called consumer-directed care companies. Anyone can just Google that and you will find out. Oh, Mary says she agrees with G Mama Grows that strawberries are easy to grow, because G Mama says anybody everybody should be growing strawberries. Does that mean you can grow them indoors or only outdoors?
You can grow them indoor and outdoor. Just provide
Nice.
it's a lot of things you can grow indoors. You just have to provide the correct environment. That's all it is.
Got it.
Just like your care partners that you're helping to, you provide them the right environment to grow because they're learning how to work in the garden, and those are life skills and activities that they can participate in. And also, the benefit is that you're growing your business, which is going to help you to do some things for your mother, which is part of the next giveaway.
Hold on a second, Corey. Tiffany Q to you says he's lucky. She says, I'm lucky. All I have to do is harvest. All I have to harvest is radishes. I just put plants outside yesterday. We're finally out of the 40s. She hopes.
All right.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
So she's in a cold space as well. So what were you going to say, Corey?
Well, I'll say the GT Junior's giveaway. Because you're going to use the income that you're generating, the tax credits that you're able to claim. Well, tell everybody what your plans are for your investments.
I want to put my mom somewhere where there's land, and there's a lot of things that I have to consider as far as the property taxes there, but I would like to put my mom in a nice home that has a little bit of land, even if it's just half of an acre. That's what I would like to do.
And she's also in the care providing services too, correct?
Yes, she is.
So she does a lot of child care services. So caregiving is just part of your family legacy. And like I said, and you're doing it the right way by using it as a home-based business that's allowing you to grow people and to also grow your income for your family and then pass that on to your mother. So everybody, GT Junior Grows in Alaska, make sure you follow him on YouTube. Again, this brother is colder than the coldest cold when it comes to being a great person and a great grower and a great caregiver all at the same time.
Yes. So I do have to ask another question about some of those bonuses, some of those tips that you wanted to give for entrepreneurship, because we did mention being a caregiver, you can provide your provided rent, like rent is part of it. That also is where some of those write-offs come from as far as rent. And I mean, in addition to rent and heat, light, groceries. And that also includes anything that you're growing on your homestead because it's a part of your home. So you can write off, those sorts of things as well. So, G. Albert is asking a question about grapes. He says he has a primary grapevine in northeastern Ohio. It's 10 to 15 years old. Should he plant more from the existing stock? He doesn't really eat them. The birds love to get them before he does.
Yeah, G. Albert's not eating the grapes. He's just pressing them.
Making wine,
yes.
Any tips?
G. Albert Vineyard.
Do you have any experience or any tips with grapes?
I have wanted to grow grapes ever since I left Georgia. I used to eat scummerdines and muscadines. They used to grow wild in Georgia. So, but yes, if you should get some cuttings off of your plant, off your existing grape tree. Yes, definitely. Yes.
Speaking of grapes, we used to call them bubblegum grapes. The grapes you have to pop the seed, pop the skin, and then you eat the middle of it, and it tastes like bubblegum to me. So we call them bubblegum grapes. I forget what those are called. Those are good too. But we definitely, like I said, so G. Albert, you can definitely increase your profits by having a home-based winery. So you just press some of those grapes, clean your feet and then stomp on them, then bottle the juice and let it ferment for a little while and do whatever else you got to do to it. And then you can have your own Wiley stash.
All of that. Any other bonuses that you want to give us? Any other benefits of entrepreneurship where people can not just save money, but also make money out here? I know you said you can sell cuttings, you can sell seeds as part of your home business or as part of your homestead, because those are non-perishables. We just talked about the benefits and the different perks of sharing expenses, rent being paid to you. We talked about time freedom. You're there for your family more. So anything else, any other perks that you can think of?
Probably one of the main things is you get to do what you love and you get paid to do it. I didn't start this job with this company just because of the money. I started because it was an experience that I wanted to learn more about. So the benefits of any entrepreneurship from my understanding is, if you have a talent for something and you enjoy it, why not get paid to do it? And then you have time freedom. You can put your prices which you think is your time is worth, and you get to build a legacy. Generational wealth can start from your hands and your ideals and your entrepreneurship. So why not?
Why not?
Mhm.
I love it. And Hands in the Dirt was also adding that G. Albert can plant from the existing grape stock, because Hands in the Dirt, he does look like a football player too, Corey. So let us know Stacey, if you played football.
And if you played on the offensive,
Go Dogs.
They talking about the Georgia State Bulldogs.
Tiffany QDU also said, G. Albert, grow what you like. When you have what you like, absolutely propagate it. There's nothing like the air when grapes ripen. So, and Philip said Alaska, GTJr Alaska is on top of his game. You all make sure you put in hashtag
GTJr
grows it Alaska. Scrolling right there at the bottom of the screen, because we are about to do our final giveaway where you get to make a decision. Oh, plant your new stock in the container, then transplant it when it matures. Stacy from Hands in the Dirt is advising. And hey there, the amazing MNG is in Jamaica.
MNG, boy, the Caribbeans came through today with more fire.
Yes, more fire. Speaking of more fire, GTJr is there growing. We've got his hands in the dirt, showing his, I think this is a potato video. So
I got one potato.
Oh, sorry. Wow. You harvested just one out of there. So this is him showing the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between. So that means any of you can, look, just work with it, right? Practice. You never know what you might come up with. Oh, just so that you know, Corey, Hands in the Dirt says he played football. He's a Georgia boy.
All right, did you play on the line? Because that's when I hear that name, Hands in the Dirt, I think about a lineman.
Yes. So we do have GTJr grows it Alaska. Philip Waldo Jr. has put it in there. Make sure the rest of you add that to the chat. And G. Albert is asking about the weather, because I know right now for you it's only 8 a.m., right? And the sun has been out the whole time. G. Albert is saying it's not freezing in Alaska. How do you grow in the ice? And I've seen you harvest cabbages from under the snow.
How do I grow in the ice? I can grow certain things in the snow. I got what's that called? Frost blankets. I didn't use them last year because I had forgotten. And then I was watching the video. I think it was another YouTuber, my Zone 4 buddy,
okay,
Cherie, and yeah, that's going to be encompassing, so I can grow some leafy greens. But we have a normal summer, sort of, as the lower 48. We get up to like 80 degrees. It's only 2 days, but yeah, it's fairly easy if you just know how to. You just take into account how many days you have to grow, and then you add and subtract from the freezing date of 50 at night, and it's just a little math, and you'll figure it out.
Right. Mary says Alaska is not joking. Great job, brother. Keep it up.
There we go.
Yes, and this is one of his work videos, Corey. The amazing MNG is sending happiness and love to everyone. Everybody, make sure you put in hashtag GTJr grows it Alaska so you can get into the giveaway for this next decision.
Now I know one thing, GTJr better be going to Alaska.
What?
Iceberg lettuce.
You know what?
What he said?
Iceberg lettuce. Oh my goodness. And your potatoes, Tiffany QDU says, don't feel bad. I had 3 pots of potatoes, 2 produced and 1 container rotted. So yes. So everybody's, Tiffany is saying, G. Albert is saying, thanks to Tiffany. Of course, we do have Philip in there for hashtag GTJr grows it Alaska. That means he might win this giveaway, because we're about, yeah, I think so. We got a couple of entries in there. So if you haven't put it in, put it in. Even you, Well Talk Productions, you might win today.
GTJr grows in Alaska.
Yes, your videography is great. Oh man, this is good video. I love the editing. And so we've got Well Talk Productions talking trash. Just put your hashtag in there. You might just win. All right. So how are we doing this giveaway? Should we ask him about how many fruits and vegetables he's eaten first? Because it's early. Have you eaten today?
No, I haven't eaten. I'm not going to eat until later today.
Okay.
All right.
So we're going to do the giveaway before our plant-based treat. And I know you love fruit. So the plant-based treat is a tribute to you. You said you like melons, berries, all of those good things, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. And I know you can grow strawberries where you are, even though it's zone 4A and it's freezing cold and all of that kind of stuff. So Sifting Some Soil 55 has it in there. So does G. Albert. I say we go for the giveaway so they can decide where you will be growing your plant. Where you will be planting your mother. Will you be...
That don't sound good.
Yeah, like where you gonna put her?
Like she in the afterlife. Where you gonna plant your mama?
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound good. Okay. Will you buy land right there where you are in Alaska first? Because I know you want to buy land in lots of different states.
Instead of building her a tiny house, you're gonna build her an igloo in the back of the backyard.
Yes. So they're putting it in there.
Purchasing a warmer state in the lower 48.
Look at Wealth Talk Production talking trash. I ain't getting in this contest. See, you could have won. But anyways, let's go for it, okay?
So, GTJr.
Oh, wait, he was way too small to play on the line in high school. He was only 130 pounds soaking wet back then.
Oh, boy. Wow. Okay.
All right, so let's go for it.
So, GTJr, I'm going to ask you a question, and your answer is going to be ice hole, okay?
He's going to say ice hole?
Yeah, that's when you're going to click the button.
Okay.
All right. GTJr, if somebody cuts you off in traffic and they jump out the car and start fussing, you jump out and you kick them in the
ice hole.
All right, Andale Homestead, G Mama Grows, Tiffany Q to you, Andale Homestead, Philip Waldo Jr., G Mama Grows, Andale Homestead, Philip Waldo Jr., Andale Homestead, Philip Waldo Jr.,
Andale Bedazzled Thong has won today's boy. Judy's still cracking up.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so
Well Talk Productions is laughing at that.
Hey Corey, that was a nice setup.
GTJr. Yeah, I got you. I know.
And Dale's laughing too.
And you get to choose whether GTJr gets his first land investment when his business takes off. His first land investment is going to be either purchasing a home for his mother right there in Alaska or somewhere in the lower 48 states where it looks a bit warmer.
Absolutely. So let us know, Andale, while we say hello to Kirk Nugent, the Geek Preacher Speaker. Geek Speaker. I don't know. I mixed it up. Let me just stop, Kirk.
Preacher Speaker.
All I can tell y'all is Kirk is the man.
He's the regular Nugent.
Yes. If you want to know how it all works, that's where you go. If you're trying to figure out tech, if you're trying to figure out systems.
Geek Speaker Teacher. That's what it is.
Look, he's doing something. All I know is he's teaching us a lot. We were featured on this show. We were like, yes, we made it. If we made it on the Kirk show.
Now we're up in the big leagues.
Yes.
Talking Kirk Nugent with tech.
Exactly. So, hey there, Kirk. All right. We're going to get into our plant-based treat. Hopefully, Andale will let us know in the chat.
I was reading that comment that was up there.
Yes.
Which one?
Which one? But with Betty White Jr.
Yeah.
Always, Andale is so sweet. Philip always calls her Betty White Jr., right? Oh, she says, purchase your mom's place wherever you can be close.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one, yes.
Right there in the backyard.
Yeah, so it might be in the backyard. Okay. And hands in the dirt.
Thank you and congratulations, Andale. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Hands in the Dirt says, great show, Junior. Congratulations. Go Dogs. All right. So the amazing MNG, we just finished the giveaway. All you had to do was put in the hashtag, but no worries, you're just in time for the plant-based treat. We'll see you soon, okay, GTJr?
Just hang out and we'll talk to you after this broadcast is over.
Hang out in the green room. All right. How are you going to announce it, Corey?
And now, now it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef Queen Marie.
Always getting you all to eat more fruits and vegetables at every meal, every day.
Sensational smoothie.
The ingredients include almond milk, frozen berries, banana, fonio, and plant-based yogurt. I'm going to fill it up with berries, like 2 cups. Berries are low in calories, high in fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants with proven benefits for lowering blood pressure and cholesterol. This is cooked fonio. I'm just going to add about 1 cup. Fonio is a high-protein, ancient whole grain that helps control diabetes, digestion, weight loss, and prevents anemia, provides energy, strengthens hair, and your nails. Put our banana in. Bananas help prevent wheezing in children with asthma. They contain vitamin C and lectin, which are antioxidants that help prevent cancer. Then we add our almond milk.
You can order fonio at GTJr.com.
I do add a little bit of sugar, only about 1 tablespoon.
Blend until smooth. Enjoy.
A little pop of lemon. This gives it a zest. Once it's all blended, you add the lemon.
It was delicious. It was nice and creamy, not too thick, and I especially like the zesty flavor of the lemon.
It from the glass cup and the whipped cream, it looked like on a magazine. Plus, it was really creamy and it was really good.
All right, that's a great way to get your fruits and vegetables in every meal. Just enjoy a sensational smoothie. Well, it's time for us to sign off and say goodbye from Blind Guy.
His wife.
Real Life Live. Join us tomorrow as we show you how to make money
Hey.
with photography. As we introduce you to Janita Castile of The Pivot. And she is going to be here talking about how she even got some of her photographs into Forbes magazine.
Absolutely. So we'll see you tomorrow. Of course, Friday is cigarettes versus eggs. Or is it eggs versus cigarettes?
Eggs versus cigarettes.
Y'all know Corey smokes a cigar, so he might be on there Friday flexing on the folks. Thank you so much, Mary. She says, great show.
Thank you.
And Dale says, have a great day. And the amazing M&G says, thanks so much for your recipe. You're welcome.
Thank you.
It's a delicious one. Let's get out of here, Corey.
We're
How do
going
we
to say goodbye by saying what Junior says after he kicks somebody in their ice hole. He says, deuces.
That's why you're going to hold it out. Hold it out, Corey, as long as you can, because I don't think we're supposed to say that on a live stream. So you can do it.